100 days in hardcore Minecraft. Quite the accomplishment, right? You would be correct. With each Minecraft day being 20 minutes, not including night, it would be at least 33 hours. But I did it. I survived all 100 days. And here is how. On day 1, I created the world which I would be playing for the next 33 hours. I looked around my spawn, punched down a tree, and mined some stone. I then looted a temple and stole some wheat from villagers. I then got myself some brand new clothes and then went to sleep. Upon waking up, I stole the bed and looked for some loot for the whole day. And after a bit of loot finding, I found some diamonds and went to sleep. On day 3, I found a pink sheep in the wild and I took a selfie with it. After doing the friendship dance, I had to say my goodbyes and ventured on. I grabbed some more wheat and then did some trading. I then traded the next day as well. And then decided to go to a mesa biome. Nope, I went back to the village to do more trading. After doing all that trading, I went to sleep. Day 5, I actually went to the mesa biome this time, and I explored some mine shafts, including finding a name tag. Then these guys showed up, which I wasn't very happy about, and that's really it for day 5. Day 6, I found some underwater loot, and got some more loot in the treasure chest. I then went to sleep on this island, and day 7, I arrived back home. I organised all my chests and decided to make a little coastline of sugarcane. I then made a diamond pickaxe and a spare iron pickaxe just in case. I then didn't like this mound, so I decided to destroy it. After a long day of shoveling, my shovel broke, but it's fine because I made another one and we kept shoveling, and that took all day. Then patched up the pond as well, and the spawn was looking how I wanted. I decided to get a texture pack that shows me what bits aren't lit up and lit up the area. And that took all day. Day 9, I started base building. I built the frame of the house and did some extra stuff and then went to sleep. Day 10, I started on the floor, then planted more sugarcane. After a long day of chopping down birch, I finished the floor. I then made myself a cozy little mine shaft to start doing my mining with. I then was down in the mine for quite a bit. And I found some diamonds. I was very happy. I did a little dance. I got 6 diamonds out of that and did another little boogie. I then went to bed. Day 12, more mining, more diamonds. I got 11 diamonds from that and I found some more diamonds. I then continued on the roof, day 13. And I started getting it what I wanted it to look like. But the roofing was hard, so it took until day 14 to finish it. I then made myself some bookshelves and started where I would have my enchantment table. I then watched the sunset and went to sleep. Day 16, I went into a water cave while going exploring. I found an abandoned mine shaft in there and decided to mine some obsidian for the first time. On day 17, I didn't do much else except for explore. And on day 18, I found some doggos. I knew immediately that I needed them, so I decided to get these bones out my inventory, and I tamed one. But that wasn't enough for me. I needed another one. I then slept, and then killed some cows, and that was it for day 19. Day 20 to 22, I was still exploring, and I found this baby fox. Look how cute it... No, I woke him up. I then tried to get home, and found out how hard it's going to be with the dogs. After a long day paddling over the water, I finally got home. I then set up an enchantment table area, replaced the floor with some birch, and placed down the enchantment table. I then crafted myself a diamond sword, diamond helmet, and some diamond boots. I then thought I was brave enough to go into the nether. And then I looked around, and you know what? It wasn't too bad of a spawn. I then looked over and found a fortress, and decided to bridge down, and I got in. I fought this blaze, and here was my first blaze rod. I then found a spawner, but it was out in the open, and I didn't really like these types of spawners. As you can see, I nearly died multiple times, especially this one. I had to eat a golden apple because I was very scared. After killing some more blazes, I got hit off the edge into lava. I had to eat a golden apple, and I thought this was it. But luckily I ate that golden apple. That gave me regen, gave me some resistance, and I got up, boxed myself in, and then had to eat another golden apple. This was so scary, it could be over just like that. I then went back from that traumatizing occurrence, thanked that my dogs were still there and I'm still alive, and went to sleep. Day 26, I felt annoyed with being too poor and too weak, so I decided to do some enchanting. I got Fortune 3 on my pick and Efficiency 4, which was pretty nice. Then got Protection 4 and Affinity on my helmet. I then found an abandoned mineshaft while caving and got bit by a spider. I then mined up some diamonds I found with my new Fortune pickaxe before this zombie jumped on my head. After blocking up the top, I mined the rest of them, and I'm so thankful for Fortune. 15 diamonds from only a few. I then went out of the mine and made myself full diamond armor. I was very happy. I then enchanted some pieces and looked at myself as I saw how powerful I am. I made a second diamond pickaxe just so when I get Silk Touch, and then went to sleep. Day 29 to 32, this starts the grind of the enchants. I grinded out the nether, sucking all of the quartz out of it, and I enchanted my chest plate. But I didn't like that enchant. Only one enchant? Pathetic. So I decided to disenchant it and go again. But all I got is Protection 3 again. I got very unlucky. So after another full day of mining quartz, fell out of the bed. I then got Silk Touch on my pickaxe and fished a little bit. After a bit of fishing, I finally plucked out a nice looking enchanted book with Efficiency 4 and Riptide 3. I didn't care about the Riptide 3, but I knew now I can put Efficiency 4 on my pickaxe. I then got Power 4 on a bow, and combined the Efficiency 4 with my Silk Touch pickaxe. I then saw I could get Fortune, so I knew what I had to do. When arriving in the nether, I punched the ghast and left. And went to sleep again. I then enchanted that book with Fortune 3 and put Sweeping Edge 3 on my sword. I then saw that there was infinity and I was very happy. I then crafted everything together and made a very nice bow. I made another highway to the village. I got the coordinates right first time, definitely, don't fact check that. And then trapped a villager until he gave me looting 3. I bought that looting 3 book out of his hands for only 12 diamonds and then slept. Day 35, I got mending from a villager. And then went home. I chucked some nether out of my inventory. And chopped together this sword, which was looking pretty nice. And then put mending on my pickaxe. And saw what else needed mending. Decided to put it on my helmet because that was the best looking thing. And also my sword. I then harvested up some sugarcane. And then went to sleep. I did a spin before going back into the nether to do more enchanting. Surprise, surprise. I then went to this village again and started trading with a cleric. I then found a guy who buys paper, so I started selling him that. I started leveling up the cleric a bit more. And I made myself a little farm. I then chopped down some trees. After having a fight with this villager who gets to close the door, this creeper tried to sneak up on me. Day 39, I got a Fletcher and started using that wood I chopped down for a good cause. I then leveled up my cleric a bit more and I found a guy with a trident. After a long fight, his friend came in with a trident and I chopped him and I got a trident. It's safe to say I was very happy. So I jumped up and down in my bed as I went to sleep. On day 40, I found some diamonds in a treasure chest. And then found more guys with tridents. Sadly though, these guys didn't drop any. I then took these hay bales from a village, they don't need them, and then went home. Before another trident guy, like I never see this many trident guys. And then went back to the nether to go to the village. I then leveled up the cleric a bit more. Before finding out he does not have an ender pearl trade. All of that, and he doesn't have an ender pearl trade. After crying for 3 hours, I decided to buy some mending instead and hunt for the enderman myself. After a full night of hunting, I had enough that I could find the end portal. I then found the stronghold on day 42. Mined away the silverfish spawner. and then found out there was one eye already in it. I then placed the rest of the eyes and saved one for later. I then AFK'd just so I can get those phantom membranes. I then found a feather falling book in the library and then set up camp. I then repaired my boots with 2 diamonds, made a mending feather falling 4 book and put it on my boots. I then AFK'd a bit more. And then finally, the night of day 44, I had the phantoms. Then I found out I need nether warts. I then repaired my diamond leggings and then went home. I arrived home at day 45, grabbed the nether warts and then went back. I crafted up all the slow falling potions I needed and then went to bed. I went into the stronghold on day 46. I placed in the Eye of Ender and this was it. I drank my slow falling potion and went in. I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be a great spawn, so that's why I grabbed some blocks and I started building up. I then started out by shooting out the crystals so the Ender Dragon can't heal it. After a few more arrows, I finally took down all the crystals, and now it's just time to destroy the Ender Dragon. I was hitting headshots left, right and centre, and I had gotten confident with my bow skills. As she started to perch, I went in with my sword to do some crits. My sword did so much damage when I crit, until she knocked me away, but that's what the slow falling potions are for. I hit her a couple times before falling down. And then she decided to perch again. Big mistake on her part. I didn't quite get the crits off. I timed them a bit wrong. But I persevered and I got it down really low. But I didn't want to kill her yet. I had a plan. Waited till she perched again. I didn't want to use any sort of weapon or anything. I went in with my bare hands and she was down. I have defeated the Ender Dragon by day 46. I was very happy with this accomplishment. I mended up all my tools and armor. I then grabbed the egg and went to the outer End Islands. After a lot of hunting, I found the End City. I got into the End ship, grabbed some extra stuff in the chest, and then took the almighty elytra. I made some rockets so I can actually use the elytra, and then grabbed the dragon head. I did a test fly of the elytra, and I was very happy that I have it. I flew all the way home and then jumped into the portal. And that was it. Thank you for watching this video. It's been great, and yeah, see you. It's like we're still on day 47. We have so much to do. We have so much to see. Like you can't even imagine how much I have to do right now. I made some chests, and I wanted to get the organization up there before absolutely messing up the placement. I then organized the chests all day, and then went to sleep. After a bit more organization, I went and harvested some sugarcane, and then went to bed. Day 49, I found out that all my villagers were gone. All of them, for no reason. The game must have corrupted or something, but it doesn't matter, because right near my base was a closer village anyway, and it was a better villager. I don't even care about those other villagers. I don't even care about them, alright? On day 50, I put unbreaking on my elytra and repaired it with some phantom membrane. Day 51, I made my leggings a bit better, and then put protection 3 on my boots. I was then flying around looking for some food because I was very low on it. So I swooped down and politely asked these cows if I could eat them. They luckily said yes, so I grabbed their meat. I then gathered a lot of obsidian to make some ender chests. I then took the screenshot of coordinates for the pillager outpost because that would be used later. Day 52, I decided I haven't used this steel touch pickaxe that much, so I was mining. And then I was mining away my dirt like a wise Philzer once told me, and I found diamonds. That is why you mine away dirt, alright? I don't care if you don't have a shovel, just mine away your dirt. Anyway, I found more diamonds, and some more diamonds. And then made myself a little tower of diamonds, so I can chop them down for those nice, satisfying moments. I then went to sleep. Then went back to the Nether for blaze rods. I crafted up my blaze powder and made some eyes of ender so I can make my ender chests. I organised some shulker boxes and then went to bed. On day 55 I made an axe and a shovel. I then organised a load of shulker boxes. And then gathered some materials. The project I was going to be doing for the next couple of days. Went into the end and then started bridging out over the void. After almost breaking my pinky with how long I was holding the shift key, I made a little platform in the void and started on the Enderman farm. I made a little drop chute where they will be falling down. Made it so they feel nice and tight in there, and built the platform where they will be spawning on. I then got an endmite the first try, named it appropriately, and then let them free. I had to lower the volume on this because it was very loud. I then went in and finally got to test it. And boy does that give experience. Oh my days. You could see by the frame drops. There was so much experience orbs. My PC couldn't handle it. So yeah, that's why the frames are dying. And then enchanted my trident. And went back to the Enderman farm. I then went exploring for more end cities and end ships. And found one on day 64. I then went back to the main end island and went home. I did a lot of enchanting from day 65 to day 68. Going back and forth from the Enderman farm. I then got Impaling 3 in a book. Put Smite 4 and Efficiency 4 on my axe. Then went back to the Enderman farm. On day 69, I did nothing on this day. I did just ignore what was happening on the street. I don't know, I think I forgot to record or something. I don't know what happened there or what, but you know. On day 70, I went back home after raiding some end islands and end ships. And then put some more stuff on my helmet. I was looking pretty stacked. I then mended together 2 chest plates and 2 leggings to craft together the ultimate set of armor. I then put together another 2 chest plates, went back to the Enderman farm, made my helmet better, and really I was just beefing up my character. After a bit more at the Enderman farm, I went back to the end islands and then fell off and my elytra didn't deploy. I could have died because of a glitch. I was on 3 health and I could have died because of a glitch. 74 days. I grabbed another elytra, then went home. Day 75, I did some more organising in my e-chest and shulker boxes, and then enchanted a bit more. I then got a helmet which was looking pretty insane. The chest plate was looking pretty good as well. And then I bought a few mending books from a villager. I put mending on a trident. And then while fighting some creepers in the night, I found a full diamond skeleton. What are the chances of that? Oh, I've just looked them up. It's 0.02. I should buy a lottery ticket. After spending all night and pretty much most of the morning getting him into a box, I finally got him in. I made a little way where we could see him. And after the whole night, I was looking like a porcupine. Day 79, I was fishing for a name tag and sadly didn't get anything. Put some shaders on though to make it look aesthetic. I said my farewell to the skeleton and then went with the skeleton head hunting. Got my first skull on day 80. And then on day 81, I got a second skull. I then went and farmed some gunpowder. And then slept the night away. Day 84, I got another trident. I was very happy. And then killed a pillager captain. I then went back to the nether to get my last skull. And then went to sleep. I went to the village to start a raid. And the raid took a considerable amount of time. After a long time searching, I couldn't find the last guy. So I thought, well, maybe he wandered into a cave. I mean, it's a low possibility that he could have done that. But, there is a possibility. Yes. He wandered into a cave. And, like, you can see how deep he went into the cave. He went into the cave. I then eliminated him, got Hero of the Village. You could see by my inventory, I had quite a few totems. I then slept the night away. Day 89, I did more organising of chests. I then gathered some more gunpowder. And then abused my Hero of the Village status to buy quite a few mending books. I then went back to kill more wither skeletons. And just look at the day. Alright, that was the first wither skeleton. And on the same day, I got a second skull. And on the same day, I got another skull. 3 skulls in one day. I was like, yeah, I'm dipping. But you know what? That wasn't enough for me. I wanted more, so I got more. Day 91, I got more wither skeleton skulls. And by more, I mean more. In one day again, I got 3 more. That is 6 wither skeleton skulls in 2 days. I lined them all up, and they were ready for my next project. Day 92, I gathered some wood all day, and shot this creeper so hard he did a spin. Day 93, I got to the place where I was going to start the project, and started it. I then gathered some podzol, mossy cobblestone, and corpse dirt. Day 94, I found 1 enchanted golden apple in a temple. You think that enough? No! 2 enchanted golden apples in 1 temple. I couldn't believe it. And from day 95 to 97, I did the next project. I made a little archway in front of it, and it was almost ready. I put signs on every single one of them, and then I decided the night of 98, I went and respawned the Ender Dragon? Why did I do this? Why did I respawn the Ender Dragon again? Anyway, I killed her. And then got all my potions ready for the last fight. The final fight. I put all the heads on the withers, and there was 3 withers at once. 3 withers. I had spawned 3 withers in a hardcore world at the 100th day. 3 withers were spawned. I went over, but it appeared to be stuck. So I shot it, and it became free. But I knew that I needed to unstuck the other ones, or else this wouldn't be as cool as a fight. So I shot them both, and they were all unstuck. This fight was absolutely insane. I had to keep running, turning around, shooting, keep running, turning, all while they're regenning their health back. After a lot of shooting, I got 1 into melee zone. That is where you can only hit them with your sword, and they can't regen health. After a few more hits, I got another 1 into the melee zone, and all I needed was that last one to go into the melee zone. I got all 3 into the melee zone, and this is where it was all over. I was hitting, swinging for days. I didn't know what to do with myself. There was just so much going on. I couldn't even see. And after a few more swings and running away and eating golden apples a few times, one of the withers went down. And after that, it was it wasn't all that tough. I just had to get another wither down and that was it. Focused my attention on this wither and that was it. 3 withers at once. I had defeated 3 withers at one time at the 100th day. To celebrate, I lit some fireworks and watched them as the day rolled over and I was finished. And that was it. That was my experience with 100 days in hardcore Minecraft. If you did enjoy this video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. I know it's annoying when people ask you to subscribe, but this seriously took me a long time. If you ever want to watch me on Twitch, I stream whatever on there, I don't even know. It's twitch.tv/Thetankty, or you can go in the description and click it through there if you're lazy like me. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you on that, and thank you for watching.